Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Storm Chasing. Welcome back to Storm Chasing here on the New England Sports Nation YouTube channel here on YouTube. Welcome to official Storm Chasing season. It is June of 2025, which means that is the first month of actual Storm Chasing season. We've had around 7 Storm Chasing videos in the months of April and May. A total of 7 videos, I should say. So we actually had quite a bit of Storm Chasing videos before actual Storm Chasing season started. It's from June 1st to August 31st. It ends on September 1st at midnight. So the last 4 days, August 31st. And then September 1st is the first day of post-storm chasing season. Because we could still get storms in September, but it's not as rare as June, July, August. Those are our 3 active months for severe weather here in New England. And not only am I chasing some thunderstorms today, we are also storm chasing some wildfire smoke for the first time ever here for storm chasing here on the New England Sports Nation channel. I don't think I've ever done that before. The reason why there's wildfire smoke here, it's not because there's wildfires in New England, because there is wildfires almost on the other side of the country in Canada, in the wind direction, and jet stream is taking that smoke and it's bringing it all the way to the East Coast United States, including New England. So I'm actually gonna get I can't talk. What I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna try to set you guys up where you would see the baseball videos. That's what I was trying to say. And I'm going to flip the camera around, and I don't know if you can see, but in the tree distance back there, there is actually some white smoke floating around. It's kind of hazy. And then look at the sky. Look at how just white it is instead of blue. Usually, it's obviously a blue sky, right? That's not clouds, everybody. That is all smoke from Canada. That, the white in the sky, that is not clouds. Might look like it at first, but it is not. That is all smoke, everybody. And you can see behind me, that is the blue sky. That is not. That is all the wildfire smoke from Canada that is coming to New England. So it's kind of like a double story. It's like we're chasing 2 things at once here. We got wildfire smoke and we got some storms. And the unfortunate thing is with the smoke, with chasing wildfire smoke and thunderstorms, I quickly realized that when you're chasing storms with smoke in the air, two actually things here. One, the smoke could weaken the storms a little bit, because the storms don't like that. They like energy, which is called CAPE, and usually you need like 1,000 or more. Usually you need the minimal for storms to sustain with energy in the atmosphere is 1,000, and we have 2,000 today. And once you get and like I would say probably like 30-40 miles to the northwest of me, there's 3,000. So there's plenty enough energy in the atmosphere for storms. It's just, we'll see what this smoke does with these storms. And there's some storms to the north of me, really far north, like very far away. Like we can barely see them. 1, because they're so far away, and 2, the smoke is in the air. So I checked the storms. I checked the radar. It's about 40 to 50 miles to the northwest of me. They did say there could be some storms later, but it could be at night, and obviously we don't chase at night. I think the only storm chasing video we did at night was I was recording in my house with that heat lightning we had last July in 2024. I don't know if you remember that. That was insane. It'd be crazy if that happens again. But that only happened once on the channel ever. So, but we got another thing happening for the first time ever on the channel for storm chasing here on New England Sports Nation, and that is wildfire smoke. And the last time wildfire smoke was this bad in New England was, I would say, probably, I can't remember if it was 2 summers ago or 3 summers ago. It was either in 2022 or 2023 in July. I can't remember, but it was a lot worse than this. The sky in New York City, which is, if you don't know geography, United States in the Northeast, that's just outside of New England. It was literally orange. Like the sky, it was literally like Mars. I think this is, sorry, there's a lawnmower in the background. Sorry, it's loud, but it was Mars. It was orange, and that's what it was here, pretty much. But I didn't chase it. This is actually kind of the main reason why I didn't chase it, because it was so freaking unhealthy, because if the sky is like that from wildfire smoke, you do not want to be outside usually, ever. So, you know, obviously safety comes first with everything. So, you know, if I'm going to storm chase storms or storm chase whatever, I need to be safe. And back then as well, the second reason is because I was only doing storm chasing videos for storms. I wasn't doing, you know, well, I was gonna say I was winter storms, but I tried that last year and it didn't work out because it was just so cold and I couldn't be outside for a while. So it's a lot easier with thunderstorms. Thunderstorms is the easiest to chase in my opinion. Anything other than that, it's a little bit harder. So that's why we've always stuck to, you know, storm chasing severe storms. But I'm trying to mix in a couple of things here. And I don't really see the storms that I wanted to see because I came out here earlier to see what's out here before I started recording, so I didn't walk out here for no reason. I saw a couple towering storms way to my north, but I kind of don't see them now. They were just above the tree line. You probably can't even see it because of the smoke. I can actually see it a little bit now as I'm walking towards it. I can see a base. It's a very small base. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. It's right there. That is the storm that's 40 to 50 miles to my northwest. Right there. So you can kind of see it. The smoke is not coming from the north. It's coming from the west this way. So right there, that is the storm I'm looking at right now. Again, that's not, you know, that's not impressive at all. Obviously, one, it's so far away, and two, the smoke is kind of covering a little bit. But that is the storm. You can kind of see another tower that's just above the tree line. This one's going to be even harder to see. I don't even know if you guys can see this one, but it's like somewhere right in there, like right there. You probably can't even see it. Yeah, I can barely even see it with my own eyes, so you probably can't even see it at all. But I definitely do see a base right above the tree line, but again, not impressive. Two reasons, like I said, it's very far away, 40 to 50 miles. Usually you need the storm 20 or 30 miles or less to really start seeing the storm like in a really good area, if that makes sense. Because if it's like 40 or 50 miles away like it is right now, like you can see the base, but it's not cool looking. But if it's 20 or 30 miles or less, then it will be cool looking. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And maybe you can see it a little bit better. It's like right there. You can see the base there, and then there's some more right over here, right above the tree line. It's really hard to see, but I hope you guys saw that. I can give you guys one more look at the wildfire. Not the wildfire, the wildfire smoke, I should say. From the west here. I can go to the east before ending this video. This is a pretty long storm chasing video because we're chasing two things at once here. But yeah, like I was talking about earlier with the wildfires 2 to 3 years ago, that was way too, the air quality was way too unhealthy for me to be outside and storm chase it. I mean, it would have been cool to see. I mean, yeah, you could say I could have done it from inside the house because the orange skies were everywhere, so everywhere you look, it'd be orange. I just wasn't thinking that during that time because that was like 2-3 years ago. But I mean, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen again. That might be a once in a lifetime. It was honestly scary looking because it looked like I was on another planet, like Mars, like I said earlier with New York City. Because New York City, like just like you can like look up a picture of New York City and then type Mars, and then you'll see it. I guarantee you, because it was insane. It was one of the craziest things in weather I've seen in my life. So I'm gonna make my way east, so I can give you guys another look at the wildfire smoke here from Canada. And I'll make another storm chasing video later today if those storms get closer. We're in I forgot to mention this earlier in the beginning of the video, but we're actually in a 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather today. And about 20 to 30 miles to my northwest, there's a 2 out of 5 risk. There's no severe thunderstorm watch right now. Once you get a 2 out of 5 risk, you meet the threshold of you could get a severe thunderstorm watch. There hasn't been one issue that I have seen, so maybe the storms are not forming as crazy as because the Storm Prediction Center and National Weather Service issues those. No, not the National Weather, just the Storm Prediction Center. Or I don't know if it's actually a combined work between National Weather Service, whatever it is. If there's not a severe thunderstorm watch issued for 2 out of 5 risk, basically it means that the storms didn't fire as crazy as they anticipated to be. And I could probably guess why, because of the wildfire smoke that's here in New England. So, because it's obviously warm enough, there's enough CAPE, and what I mean by CAPE is convective available potential energy, which is basically energy for the storms to, excuse me, is to strengthen up in the atmosphere. And usually you need 1,000 at the minimum, and we have 2,000. And to the 30, 40 miles northwest here, there's 3,000. So plenty enough. And I'm trying to get a good look. There's so much smoke in the atmosphere. It's safe though. I checked the air quality. Air quality is fine. So it's perfectly safe to be out here as long as I want to. Here we turn the secret here. So here, let me show you the difference first. So this is to the east. So this is the opposite direction where the smoke is coming from. You can see all blue skies, perfectly nice. And then I turn the camera, and it's just all white to the west. That is all smoke. That is insane. So you see blue, and then all of that. That is all the Canadian wildfire smoke. So if we don't see storms later today, that's going to be the biggest reason. So at least we were able to chase something today. This was the first storm chasing video of the 2025 storm chasing season. I didn't think I would be chasing wildfire smoke in severe weather storm chasing season, because usually we chase storms in June, July, August. Because the last time we had smoke that you can see from, because this has been happening for multiple days now, but I decided to chase it finally today since we're getting storms later today. This has been going on for like 3 to 4 days in a row. The last time that happened was when the sky was orange like 2-3 years ago. So it's been a while since this has happened. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to go back inside because it's hot. The current temperature is 92 degrees right now, and the dew point is around 70. That's ridiculous. So the feeling temperature is almost like 100. For New England, that's really hot, and it's still spring. The first day of summer is like June 20th. It's June 6th. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.